What is going on, everyone? We're on here with Get Phat Food. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Daily Commute. I need to probably change my YouTube name. I don't really do food content anymore at all. I should have changed it a long time ago. Anyways, how y'all doing? Hope you had a wonderful Super Bowl weekend and 3-day President's Day weekend. Mine was pretty chill. I did watch the Super Bowl. I'm not a football guy anyway, but it was pretty whack. Lots of things happening in the news, especially with Trump and Elon, but we'll talk about that in another video probably. But yeah, guys, over the 3-day weekend I went back to my hometown to visit my mom. It was pretty chill, and I went to LA real quick, visit some family friends. It was good seeing them, and it was surprisingly warm. I think it was like 75 in LA, while over here it was like 60. So a nice 15-degree difference. Okay, so I wanted to talk about it got me thinking, you know. When I went to go visit our family friends in LA, and that most people afford to live in California? Is it more difficult to live here than it is to live somewhere else in another state? You know, maybe Texas, maybe whatever. And I bring up this topic because our family friend, she owns a home, okay, but she significantly, over the years, she's had it for like maybe 15 years or something, her house, or something like that. She's upgraded it to add more rooms, add another wing to the house. All permitted, of course, all legal, not illegal. But she told me if she didn't do that, it would be hard for her to be able to live in LA. And it makes sense, because even here in San Francisco, you know, if you don't build an in-law as part of your house, an in-law apartment, meaning like you take a section of your house and you make it its own separate unit, it would be really hard to be able to afford, if you just have a regular job, you know, unless you're like a tech worker who makes like 400 grand a year. But if you're, you know, less than 6 figures, or 6 figures combined with your spouse, it's just really difficult to be able to buy a house, maintain a house, and all that. So it just got me thinking, like, is it worth it to live in California right now? Like, now I'm a little biased because I've been here all my life. I was born here, raised here in the state. I've never moved out of state. It's always within the state. And even one of my considerations to where I'm going to move that's cheaper is still within the state, which is Fresno. So yeah, I'm just curious on what your guys' thoughts are. I know a lot of people hate California, and there's a lot of people, especially prominent people, who left California even though they were raised here. You know, they're just saying that even my brother-in-law calls it Commufornia. He really doesn't agree with the politics here. For the most part, I don't either, but I live here, and I don't know. There's some things about California that I feel like I won't be able to get anywhere else. Now, if you're talking about Oregon and Washington, which are still part of the West Coast, I feel like people say they're pretty similar. You know, pretty similar to California as far as politics goes, as far as cost of living goes. It might be a little cheaper in Oregon and Washington. I know Washington doesn't have state taxes. So yeah, it's just a little different, but I think for the most part they're kind of similar. And then, you know, when you look at the numbers, just the numbers, okay? No, it doesn't make sense to live in California with the high taxes and high sales tax, fuel tax, the gas is expensive, everything's expensive. Cost of living is number one, though. It's hella expensive. Even in Fresno, where I'm looking, where it is cheaper than the San Francisco Bay Area, it's still not that cheap compared to like the rest of the country, you know. It's just a lot cheaper than here. So why are you braking? Yeah, so I mean, I love California because I'm from here, you know. And again, I'm biased because born and raised here. I've never moved out of state. I've been to other states though. I've been to not that many actually. I have only been to Utah because my sisters live there. I've been to Washington DC for a school trip. I've been to Vancouver, Canada. I've been to Nevada, of course. Dang, dude, I haven't been riding because it's been raining. It's like the first like streak of sunny days today and tomorrow, and I'm just not I feel like I've gotten a little rusty from not riding. Yeah, I've been in Nevada, and I don't know, it's just not, I'm not totally impressed with it. This guy sucks. Like, so more California stuff. We got beaches here. You've got the Central Valley, where I'm kind of pretty much from, where there's agriculture. There's still some manufacturing here in California, even though as a buyer I know some of my vendors have moved their warehouses and stuff just because it's so expensive here to run a business. Especially business, you know, I feel like it's hard to, it's not very business friendly or small business friendly. Unless you've got a big business, a big company, then I guess you're okay. But yeah, we got the coastline, mountains. It's got everything. I love California. I really do. I love, you know, the weather and everything, but it's just the money wise, man. And I feel like it's the politicians who ruined it for everyone. Like for the regular person, not the super rich guy, you know? And they're always like, oh, if you're rich, you know, you should pay your fair share. I actually believe the opposite. I think what's with that guy? God damn, I'm hitting like all the bumps. So I'm not used to it. See that fucking guy? He's like freaking just crossing like nothing. That's how your ass gets run over. You better be careful, son. Please don't put any California hate comments, even though there probably will be. Even like In-N-Out, dude. I love In-N-Out. That's probably like my favorite burger joint ever. And you can find them all over the state. You know, it's not like a local burger joint. It's like everywhere, all over the state. And I heard it's like in other places now too. That's why I consider Vegas to move to, because it's got all the California shit except for like the beach. I mean, there's like a lake or whatever, but I'm fogging up. Yeah, there's like a lake or whatever in Vegas, but they don't have like a beach, but it is cheaper, you know? And a little more ghetto, maybe, because a lot of the California riffraff moved over there or has been over there. Damn, I feel tired, guys. One day I want to make a trip. Is one of my video ideas is to ride on like one of the longest streets that run through the Bay Area. It's called El Camino Real, and it goes from like San Francisco here all the way down to San Jose. Make like a whole day trip out of it, you know. I'd probably be really tired though, because even just commuting on the Navi, it's like not the most comfortable thing to do. Especially with how cold it's been, you know. Luckily today it seems like it's been warming up a little bit, a few degrees, and it's not so chilly. But anyways, you guys, leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think about, you know, do you think living in California is worth it? And again, I have no frame of reference because I've lived here all my life. Look at the gas prices. It's $5.25 for regular, $5.65 for premium. Jeez, so expensive. Luckily, I got this Honda Navi, which fills up with like $3. I've been using my car because it's been raining, and it's boring, but it's comfortable, I'll tell you that. Okay, well, that's about it, guys. I'm halfway to work. This jerk off. What the fuck you doing, man? guy. I'm paying for your social security too, asshole. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Stay hungry. And later, Gators. Bye. Peace out. Smells like a fart. Or is that just my breath? No. It smells like a fart outside. Hey guys, sorry. I thought I was done. But there's some points I missed about living in California. One of the things is how do I survive as a regular, worker? I don't make six figures. I don't, and part of that is making sure all my finances are in check. But it's also discouraging me because I know because I live in California, I need to grind more to be able to hit a certain level, and whether it's making more money or buying a house or just being able to be comfortable is getting a little bit more difficult. So hopefully things turn around and blah blah blah. But yeah, that's how I do it. I mean, I have no choice. I live here for now. Who knows if I'll even be able to buy a house in California. Maybe I'll probably buy a house in Nevada or I don't know, Texas. I don't know, somewhere else. But yeah, guys. Is there any other points I missed? Oh, and that California is like the 5th largest economy in the world or something. I think that has to do more with like agriculture. I haven't even talked about the fires in LA and how. Anyway, I'll save that for another video. Thanks again, you guys. On my way to work. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Stay hungry. Okay, bye.